Hello, my name is Graham. I'm an engineer at Celtic Magic, and this is a short video to introduce you to the iClick muscle twitch sensor. The iClick is the sister product to the G-Click. Whilst the G-Click is gyroscopic based and is designed to detect the slightest amount of movement from a finger or a hand or a head, the iClick is specifically designed to detect muscle twitch, typically from facial muscles, but could be anywhere. It's a technology made famous by the late Professor Hawkins. The iClick sensor transmits invisible infrared light that is reflected from the skin, and it's the amount of energy reflected back that allows the iClick to detect the tiniest of muscle movements. As the sensor needs to be mounted accurately with respect to the sensing point on the skin, there's a range of mounting options available. They're all based on the same principle. We have a stainless steel wire that can be bent into the position necessary, and at one end we have a magnetic connector that the iClick sensor engages with quite securely. So this rod can be mounted off spectacle frames if the user is a spectacle user, or alternatively lensless frames like this, and that would be the position of the sensor. The sensor then simply clicks into position magnetically, and this allows the sensor also to be physically disconnected and separated from the user when it's not required. As I wear spectacles, I'm going to use this mounting kit 1, which provides all the necessary options for different sizes of spectacle frames. Optionally, the mounting kit can remain in the spectacles whilst the sensor and wiring is detached from the user. Setting the distance to the sensor has been made straightforward. When the iClick first powers up, we get a bar graph displaying the distance live. So at the moment it's detecting nothing. As I move towards the sensor, you can see the bar graph moves. If it's much too close, we get a red light at one end, and if it's much too far away, there's a purple LED at the other end. When we're setting the distance, we just need one of the green LEDs in the center to be illuminated, and that's it. So if I install this on me, I'll just put the wire in my ear. There is a little clip here to make it tidy, and you can see it's indicating it's too far away from me at the moment. So I'm just going to adjust it a little, and there we go. It's good to go. You can see there's a green LED, and it's set to detect my cheek movement. A single press will activate it. And you can see my cheek movement being detected. Now the sensitivity is not very high at the moment. If I just push it again to clamp it, again it's giving me the live position. If I turn up the sensitivity, you will struggle to see my cheek movements. So it's incredibly sensitive. Should this sensor be too close or too far away whilst in use, then the bar graph will flash and it will alarm gently with the bleeps, saying it's too far away for normal use. Alternative to face mounting, with this mounting kit you can mount a sensor from the back of the hand, and you notice the sensor is actually firing at the back of my finger. So to detect the natural movement of a finger to press a switch, we can reverse the direction of detection. So before we were detecting skin moving towards the sensor, I've now flipped it such as it's operating the other way, and that is down, and it will give very tiny amounts of movement before it is triggered. And you'll see that the bar graph is now blue as opposed to green, indicating that the direction is now detecting away from the sensor, and I'm struggling to hold my finger steady enough. So if I move away, we're detecting an imaginary button being pressed. Again, if the distance is too far, it will alarm, or too close, it will alarm in a different colour. So that's the operational performance. When an output occurs, send keyboard characters to the digital device by its USB lead, or mouse clicks, or alternatively it provides a 3.5mm relay out so it can behave like a regular mechanical switch. It's powered either from its USB connected to a digital device, or as I have here, from a battery pack. This is a regular battery pack for boosting mobile phones. It's about $12. And finally, the sensitivity, as you've seen me use before, is set by the blue knob on the front.